Movie Maker Video 3. Moving on to editing the movie, you can add and make titles and credits. When you click on titles and credits, it's just like making slides in PowerPoint. Or it's not exactly like it, but it's similar to it. You can, wherever you put your stylus bars is very important, of course, or you can choose where you want it. And of course, even once you make it, you can move it around wherever you want it. At the beginning, if you wanted to make a title page, you can make a credits page, you can make it before and after the clips, you can even have it on top of the actual video if you wanted to. If we wanted to do a title, you could take Alright, this is what it's going to say. This is what it's going to look like. It's showing over here what it's going to look like. Once you put the words in, you can easily change the animation, meaning you can make it fade in, you can make it mirror itself coming in. There's all different types of effects that you can add to just the title you have. And see how it flies out. Lots of different things. You can also edit the color and the font of the screen. If you wanted to change the background color, you could change it to something a little brighter. You can change the actual color of the words. Transparency would be whether you could see through something if you had it over top of a video or something that you already have. Increase the font positioning on the page, bold, and of course the different types of fonts that you can choose from. And of course, once you create something, you can always go back and edit the text. Nothing is ever final, and once you're happy and done with it, you would just press done and add to the movie, and it will automatically add it in for a certain amount of seconds. Now you can adjust the amount of time that you put on each one of these if you wanted to. And that would also be a type of video effect if you wanted to. If you go further down, of course, you can make something. If the pictures are rotated the wrong size, you can obviously rotate them. You can slow something down. You can speed something up, make it go even faster than it normally is. There's all different types of things, effects like that. But you can also make this, see how it's already lasting about 4 seconds? Well, you can just click and drag and make it only last 2.5 seconds if you wanted to. That's one way to edit something. If you wanted this to last longer, you could make this, extend this for 4 seconds. That's one way to add things and move it around. Now let's go back to the music and import our music. Sorry, wrong button. Alright, so if we go back to import our music, we bring the music down, and of course it will automatically show up on the audio music file or line. Now, the thing about music is you have to remember the copyright laws. Copyright laws only let you use up to 30 seconds maximum, or 10% if the song is longer. Or if it's less than 3 minutes, then it has to be less than that. So one way you can edit your music is, of course, you can easily put your stylus exactly where 30 seconds would be. If you want the first 30 seconds of that song, you would put it right where you want it, and then this is your cut button. You would cut right here, and it didn't do anything to the film except cut the film strip in half at 30 seconds. Now you can take this piece and move it around if you want, or you can easily delete just that piece that you wanted. I'm going to click and drag this further down. Now you realize, see, my thing shows it's 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Well, I just cut 30 seconds out of it still. One other thing about music is that this is where you can actually edit music. This is one way that the average person can do what the radio stations do when it comes to editing cussing out of songs, making a clean version. If you're listening to the song, we can press play. So say right there was something that we didn't want to show up on our video. We can zoom in even closer and know exactly where the high pitch of the word is or whatever it is that you need to do, and you could cut. Then you would take your stylus and go to the end of the word or end of whatever it is, the piece that you want, and you would cut again. It's not doing anything, it's just cutting that piece in half. Now you can edit it, you can fade it out, you can fade it in, you can mute that piece. So when you listen to the song, just that piece is muted. You can't take the words out versus the music. It's not, that would have to be a much more detailed type. Last thing would be that, of course, editing the song could go even further down here to where you can just simply bring this all the way back into where you want it to finish up. You're cutting off the end, so you don't even have to do the cut if you don't want to. You can just simply drag this piece in to where it would be easier and done, and then you would be done.